Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. This morning's video going to be a quick roundup of the first few fixtures of Celtic's Scottish Premiership season. The fixtures were just announced at 9 o'clock this morning, and so I thought I would do a wee video just to summarise the first few games and some key dates. So that all of you can be fully aware of who our first game is going to be against, and then when our key Celtic versus Rangers games will be strewn throughout the season. So, Celtic's first game will be on Sunday, the 4th of August, at 4:30 in the afternoon. So, as usual, starting with a home game and the unveiling of the Scottish Premiership flag, celebrating last year's double. Celtic's second game will be away from home against Hibs the following Sunday the 11th of August. That's a 12:30 kickoff. Both games will be obviously live on TV. The next league fixture will be a fortnight after that. That's away from home at St Mirren, Saturday the 24th of August, 3 o'clock in the afternoon kickoff. Then the weekend after that will be the first Celtic versus Rangers match. That match will be at Celtic Park, and it's going to be on the weekend of the 31st of August. So could be on Saturday the 31st of August, could be on Sunday the 1st of September, and that will depend on what day Sky choose to schedule it and at what time in the afternoon, as I would presume Sky will have the rights to all the Celtic Rangers matches throughout the season. And so, in essence, Game 4 of the season will be against Rangers, and that first one will be at home. Then, a couple of weekends after that, Celtic will be playing Hearts at home on Saturday the 15th of September. That's a 3 o'clock in the afternoon kickoff, and so quite a wee bit of a tricky start to the season with games against the teams that came second, third and fourth within the first 5 games of the season. Now, the times of the second and third Celtic versus Rangers matches have also been announced. The will be a Rangers game against Celtic on the 2nd of January 2025. That's a Thursday. Kickoff time not yet been fully announced. Again, that will be live on TV, and so will depend on what Sky's Christmas and New Year scheduling is as to what time that game goes on. And the third Celtic versus Rangers match will be at Celtic Park, and that is on the weekend of the 15th of March. Assuming, as would be expected, that both Rangers and Celtic survive the 6-6 split to the league, and that's going to be on the weekend of the 12th and 13th of April. One would guess that the Celtic match away at Rangers will be probably the second or third game of the 5 post-split games, much as it was this year. Things to remember is there won't be a midwinter break this year because of fixture congestion due to the extended Champions League and European competitions this year, with those extra fixtures that Celtic and presumably Rangers and Hearts and potentially Kilmarnock and St Mirren will all be playing. And so there is no winter shutdown this year. We'll be going straight from August right through to the end of the season, which will be the weekend of the 17th and 18th of May, when hopefully we'll be celebrating having won the League Cup and the league, and awaiting winning the Scottish Cup for a treble season next year to go with last season's double season and a treble season the season before and a double season before that. It's a brilliant time to be a Celtic fan, and I'm fully hopeful and expecting a double or treble again next season, which starts not so far away on Sunday, the 4th of August. Just a couple of wee updates in terms of Celtic news. Breaking first thing this morning, Celtic are said to be linked to a young Ghanaian forward currently playing in Norwegian football. This chap is called Edmund Baidoo. He is a 5'9" Ghanaian, hasn't got any international experience yet, so that might well cause problems with work permits and visas, etc. Baidoo is 18 years old, currently playing for Sogndal in the second division in Norway. He moved from Ghanaian football to Norway earlier in 2024, around March, and has so far played 17 games for Sogndal and has 8 goals and 6 assists, which is really rather impressive in such a short period of time. He is a right winger, but also plays as a centre forward, and clearly his goal output is 1 in every 2 games. Admittedly, that's at Norwegian football, second division level, currently valued at €1.2 million, so that must be a wee bit under £1 million, and is said to be being very heavily scouted by Brighton in the English Premier League and Leeds in the Championship, and also by Club Bruges in Belgium. However, Celtic are said to have been making preliminary inquiries for Baidoo. I am personally a wee bit surprised that Celtic are looking at an 18-year-old youth team footballer from Middlesbrough, AJ Matthews, and an 18-year-old Ghanaian currently playing in the Norwegian second division. They both look very exciting prospects. They both look like players with potentially incredible potential. They both could turn into superstars, but these do feel a wee bit like development players, a wee bit similar to Tilio, Yang, Home, Kwon over last summer. However, these appear to be players that Brendan Rodgers has asked the scouting team to look at. These appear to be players that Brendan Rodgers wants to potentially bring to Celtic. And so it does look like Rodgers may be in this transfer window looking to have a few players for development and also some top quality players to plug straight into the team. The benefit of signing both these players is potentially if we have them in our system long enough, they both become eligible to be homegrown players, if I understand the rules correctly. And one final little bit of news. Apparently, the new Aberdeen manager, Jimmy Talon, who was managing in Sweden at Elfsborg, has been having social chats with Gustav Lagerbielke, who of course played for him for several seasons at Elfsborg. This is opening up speculation that Celtic and Aberdeen may negotiate a season-long loan for Gustav Lagerbielke to go and be the starting centre-back at Aberdeen under Talon, which of course would give him a very vital week in, week out first team experience, and may well move his career on, although I would personally suspect that Celtic will be looking to cash in on the several Italian teams who are said to be looking at signing Gustav Lagerbielke on a permanent deal for the season starting in a couple of months' time. However, the loan of Ryan Christie and the loan of Liam Scales to Aberdeen did work out very, very well for Celtic in the past. And so it may be that Rodgers and Taylor are going to negotiate a loan deal for Lagerbielke to uh, give Lagerbielke first team experience, which unfortunately, due to one reason or another, he didn't get at Celtic last season, as he seemed to fall out of Brendan Rodgers' first team reckoning rather rapidly after the signing off away from home at Feyenoord. I think personally Lagerbielke is a very good young centre back. I think he's going to need just a year or two more to mature and get full experience. But I think he's a player with good height, good air ability, good tackler, good at breaking up play, and very with the ball at his feet. And I think he, of all our current centre backs, is the one alongside Carter Vickers who fits best into our way of playing, i.e., having good defensive centre backs who are also able to come out of the defence with the ball at their feet and are also very comfortable passing and distributing the ball. And he also does give us, which we kind of lack with our centre backs at the moment, an aerial ability in both block boxes. As defending high balls has been a problem for Celtic last season, and we didn't have terribly good output and goal success from corners and high balls into the box at the other end. So that just about finishes things off for today. As always, please, just a polite reminder, if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider clicking that subscribe button. Keep the numbers pushing through the 650s towards 700. If possible, if you've liked the video, do click that like button, and also do feel free to pop your comments into the comment section. So for this morning, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, chat again later, and hail, hail.